All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? I do try to follow some of these very unfortunate and sad situations. I do try to follow them for a little bit longer than I know the public does. You know, I try to give you guys updates as much as I can. We lost a rapper yesterday. We lost Young Greatness. Again, like I said yesterday, for those who don't know who Young Greatness is, he had a hit record a couple years ago, 2016. All my life I hustled just to make that moolah and stack that paper. It was a huge record for Young Greatness. I gotta stop trying to rap and sing. I got to stop. It was a huge record for Young Greatness. He was able to get into a lot of rooms and circuits and talk a lot of big business, change his life. You know, he's from New Orleans. He moved to Houston. I think he had a crib in Atlanta. Don't quote me on that, because I know he used to be in the studio with Drama Boy a lot. I knew that was one of the people he worked with a lot, like after the record kind of cooled down, but it's unfortunate. Apparently, Young Greatness was in New Orleans for a funeral, ironically, and at a Waffle House early in the morning, he was shot, and I do have more details about the shooting. He was shot in his back, and he was found face down on the ground, and at that point, according to law enforcement officials, two people stole Young Greatness's car, ran off with it, and the car was found about 7 or 8 hours later. They do have one lead. I'm not gonna post a picture of the guy that they have. It's just a lead for now. You know, obviously if we get more in depth in it, we'll come back with another video. But I don't like posting pictures of people who are innocent until proven guilty. You know. So they do have a guy they have in mind that they think did this heinous act. I don't know what the heck was going on, or what this could have been about, or what could have been serious enough to, shoot at someone else. But unfortunately, we're here now. I watched this interview with Young Greatness's mother the other day, and she just talked about she was grieving, and it was a radio interview, and she was talking about how, mothers are going to grave sites of their kids, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart. So that's an update on the actual case. I'll keep you guys up to date when we find out more information. Again, the Young Greatness was killed outside of a Waffle House. I always do this to pay homage to an artist. I like at least showing this type of stuff, so when we look back down the line, 4 or 5 years down the line, you can go back to videos like this. The rap community did show a lot of love to Young Greatness yesterday. Just read some of the tweets and posts that some rappers did show to Young Greatness. Just show love to him as they lose a friend of a lot of people, and a guy that they knew was grinding to get to the next spot. Wale, he said, heartbroken as I am, God be with you, Young Greatness. Rest in peace, brother. Young Dolph said, R.I.P. Young Greatness. Made in TYO said, rest in peace to Young Greatness. Turk posted a picture of him and Young Greatness, a couple of them actually. He said, thug in peace, my nigga. Boosie, he said, damn, shaking my head. The most dangerous job in the world is being a rapper. Leave your city. The dude was 100 too. Damn, it sucks, man. I want to go through some other people. P from QC, he said, rest in peace, Young Greatness. Sad to hear this bad news. It's so sad that a father had to be taken away from his kids to violence. Gone too soon. P went on to post a picture of actually him with Young Greatness. I believe they did some business together at one point in time. P says so sad that the man never got this much press and acknowledgement when he was alive. The industry's so fake. We got to do better, people. They only love you when you hot or dead. Rest in peace. There's some truth in that, but I also think it's tough, man. I get what P's coming from. It's just super tough to rock behind artists that might not be popping music. It's just tough. Jim Jones, he said, Young Greatness was a cool kid. Every time I seen him, if you do music, realize we have a target on our back. This bigger than ever. Tighten up, move smarter, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. I pray for his family. Rest in peace. OG Mako, fuck, my nigga Teddy gone too. How many of my niggas am I going to lose this year? Murder on the Beats. Rest in peace, Young Greatness. The Crazy World. K-Camp. Damn. Rest in peace, Young Greatness. Yeah, I think I want to kind of just leave it on this note. This is probably the message that stuck to me the most. Meek Mill hopped on his Instagram, and I think he left a profound statement. He said, our culture has been based on killing each other for almost 60 years now. And it's wild we have to adapt and live by these crazy ass conditions and go to extreme levels to survive, especially in our own neighborhoods. If we carry a gun, we get arrested by the system. If you don't, you get killed by your own people. We was raised in hate, KKK, kings killing kings. Rest in peace, young greatness. My condolences are to your family. I don't think I could have said that better than Meek Mill saw in that video there. Please, I would love your comments on what Meek said about the target that's on the back of rappers nowadays. Now, we don't know the situation that Young Greatness was in or maybe could have been in, but I think there's a lot of truth in this social media driven society, being a rapper and trying to provide for your family. With that comes that flexing lifestyle, you know, and some people just don't like to see your lifestyle be that up, especially in your own city. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Rest in peace, Young Greatness. Gone too soon, dead. At the age of 34. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.